Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Bungle Collects. I've got a sealed bag of post office change. There's rollover bags inside, but there's £250 worth of £2 coins, and I'm hoping to find some treasure. I'm hoping to find some rare and valuable £2 coins that are worth more than the £2 that's printed on them. Coins that you can find in your change, and hopefully something for my wonderful Matt. So I've got, how many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just 6 coins left to go before the mat will be complete. Doing great guns. We're on episode number 9. And yes, great progress there. I'll show you the official records. I had to rewrite the official records because I couldn't fit it on the little post-it note. So I have had a little rewrite, and it's probably a little bit too small. So you probably won't be able to see it on the camera. But don't worry, I'll explain it. In fact, I'll do it now. There we go. Episode number 9. So we've got £500. This is from Liz. Obviously have a little bit of a Liz versus Sue kind of battle off when the time comes. Liz very kindly ordered this bag in for me. So at the time of filming, because I am a little bit ahead, probably a good number of weeks ahead in terms of when these episodes will upload, but she's been ordering me some 50p's and some £2, so that is exciting. This is a St. Paul's. It's the most common £2 coin that you can find in terms of commemorative, over 10 million, only worth £2, and certainly not one that will be swapped. But we're off the mark. These are all rollover bags, so of course it could be absolutely chock-a-block full with, for some reason there, that looked as though it had heads on both sides, but it didn't. So it could be absolutely chock-a-block full of commemorative coins, say rare and valuable ones, or error coins or something like that. Or it could contain absolutely absolutely nothing of note, because you just don't know whether the person who cashed these in at the post office in their rollover bags, whether they had gone through them and took out all the valuable ones or not, or whether they just collected coins and they've accidentally put some valuable ones back into the post office. Right, that is Charles Dickens. He's not very valuable. He's down here. He's on the bottom row there. The ones on the bottom row are the least valuable. The ones on the top row are the highest value. And he's a little bit dirty. Don't know whether you noticed, so he won't be getting swapped out. I'm really pleased with the quality of standard finds, or the standard of finds. And I love doing the mat this way because it gives you the opportunity to switch them out as you go along. That is the Act of Union, the celebration of the union between Scotland and England. 300 years. Oh, and there we've got a beauty. So we've certainly got one that's worth more than face value. It's as shiny as out as well, so I'm pleased with that. Let's hope that it's a 2015, which is the rarest, gold find at the top. But is it an NIFC? Is it a year that wasn't circulated? Is it one of the, is it 2021 or 2022 where they brought them? Where they've minted some, I can never remember that, but where they've minted some 6 million, but we haven't seen any in circulation as yet. Right, it's 2006, so it is the more common of the 2 circulating years. It's nice and shiny, but it's not as in nice condition as the coin I've already got. So even though it is in wonderful condition, just now, have I check the rotation? Always worth checking the rotation and the edge inscription to check that it's the queen's the right way around when you flip her over, and that the edge inscription's correct. But I will check all coins at the end of the video off camera for any rare errors or something like that. Right, Richard Trevithick looks very similar to the one I've already got in terms of quality. Let's have a look on the other side. Yeah, you can't really tell them apart, so it's no swaps. Let's proceed to the next bag. I like seeing the, it's quite bright in the Magic Studio today, but not too bright. And I love seeing in the natural light. Oh, that's nice condition. But in the natural light, but not too bright. So it's about as bright as you can get in the studio without being too bright, and it really shows how the coins pop. So that's the act of the abolition of the slave trade. That won't be a swap because I've got quite a nice one, and that one's got a mucky mark on the Queen side there. This one is in lovely condition. Remember the 5th of November, the Guy Fawkes coin. Just a shame, there's a little bit of a spoiler there, look, around that G, but I will be certain it is certainly a better quality than the one I've got. So we have got a swap out. Wonderful. Can't beat a good swapper outer. So Liz has already done the biz. She's found me a keeper, and she's found a keeper in nice condition, and we've got swaps as well. So what more could we possibly want other than maybe a really rare and valuable error? This is the portrait of Brunel Isambard, Kingdom Brunel, to give him his full title. And round the outside will be just that, his full name, his title, job title, and year of birth and year of death. There is a known error on him where the edge inscription is different. It's actually got the remember the 5th of November edge inscription around here if it's an error coin. So quite apt that I've just found one of them. But it wasn't. It had the correct inscription all the way around the outside. There's another commemorative find. First one of that type in this hunt. Every chance it won't be the last one because it's very, very common, this one. It is the First World War Army Centenary. It's in quite nice condition. I've already got a nice condition one, and that won't be swapped either. But that is okay. So after I've finished, I'll check all the coins for wrong edge inscriptions, for any rotations where you spin it round in the Queen's face in the wrong way. I'll check for fried eggs where it looks like there's a fried egg because the inner pill has bled out. Double die obverse errors. Anything I can get my hands on. Now that is a poor condition. One of them. Shame. This one also not in the greatest nick. Charles Dickens, but nice to get the variety, if nothing else. But it'll be pushed to one side. Most valuable so far is that Britannia value. Probably only £3, I would think. We've got a nice. This will be a nice one, 2016. I'm going to say it's one of the Shakespeare's. Oh, it's another Britannia. Nice. Don't often find two Britannias in the same coin hunt. They're not exactly common by any stretch of the imagination. So that's lovely. Well impressed with that. And another Guy Fawkes coin as well. Lots of variety. That is what we want to see, certainly. So I've stacked the £2 coins just next to me. Try and stack them back in stacks of 10. So it's easier for me to bag back up because these are going back into the bank. Always make sure I spin. Oh, there's another Trevithick. Ooh, and a Brunel Arches as well. I always check the... If I was ever going to not spin a coin, I would always make sure I spin the 2015 technologies. This one, Brunel Arches. So many irons in the fire. It's the sister coin to that one. So that guy invented that. Came out in the same year, similar mintage. Have we got a swap? Little bit better on the Queen side, I think. Let's have a look at that. Can you tell which one would you say was the best? Am I going to swap it? There's not much in it. I'm going to say no because it's a little bit muckier around the silver pill, even though the Queen side was better. There's a Trevithick. A little bit of muck there, so that would rule that out for a swap around. That'll go back into a pile of 10 and ready for the bank. That was a bag of gash. Sometimes in the bag it's gash, and sometimes it's a stash. Ooh, that certainly sounded, something in there sounded different. Maybe not. There's a shiny 15. Are you rotated? No, you're not. The Queen is facing the right way. Another act of the abolition of the slave trade. Do have a little look out for that one if you find that one in circulation. And instead of this speckly kind of silver bit, it's smooth, and you get the initials just by the right hand side of the 7 there, saying with a D and a G on. And you've got a non-circulating version of that coin. Got to be worth a good 15, maybe it's up to £20 that one, so that's always worth a little look at. I've never found one, but I have, you know, over the years, other coin channels have found one or two. I'm sure I remember, did Master Dan Temple find one? I can't remember whether he found one. I know he bought one in a shop, like an antiquesy type shop, if I remember correctly. It's a little while ago, so don't quote me exactly. There's another one. They're very common. They're only worth £2 because they're right down here. Look, 8.4 million mintage. So it will only ever be worth £2. Say, unless you get that non-circulating variant. In fact, there's a, just to prove how common it is, there's another one coming this way. I spied it as it dropped into the bag. There it is. It's in nice condition, mind. I've already got a nice condition one, so it's probably not going to be a swap, to be honest with you. Let's have a little look though. No, the mark here, that little bit of muck there, rules that one out, unfortunately. Well, it wasn't. It could have been a contender, but it isn't. Right, come on. What do we need? We need 3 out of the 4 Commonwealth Games. We need Commonwealth Games, England, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. We need the King James Bible. We need the Rio Olympics, and we need the Roundel, the Mind the Gap Roundel, the London Underground train. That'd be nice. Always nice to find a train or a pair of trains. Sorry, missus. We've got a really shiny, I think 2015 cup in it. Oh, 13. Wow, if only. Shiny £2 coins, just technologies, if only they were desirable. Really sharp edges as well, that is a lovely condition coin, but they just don't carry any real value. They're just not worth messing about with, in my humble opinion anyway. I mean, some technologies, you know, this design is standard design. Some of them have got lower mintage than some of the commemoratives, and they're still not desirable. But hey ho, maybe one day I'll regret throwing all these good quality technology coins down. You just don't know. Right, I think this was another Army, is it? It is. Army Centenary. First World War. Not a million miles away from a swap, but not quite. Two bags to go. So let me take the opportunity just to say, if you like the cut of the jib, if you like £2 coins, if you like trying to hunt for treasure, if you like the idea of trying to find coins whilst you watch or learn a bit, so you know what valuable ones you can get in your change, then please do subscribe. Probably the best thing you can do is subscribe. It won't cost you anything. If you want to be notified when we upload other videos, because we do upload 3 a week to Lady M and I, where we hunt through 50 pences. We fight against each other in a battle royale every week. So please do, if you would be kind enough, do turn on that notification bell, or share the video, or go and find some of our other videos. Maybe even leave a comment. Right, that is the Army Centenary, so that's on its way. So we are all done. The plum finds, the star of the show, the top of the pops, top boyos, or the top ladies is that pair of Britannias there. It's a cracking design, that. No longer the definitive, of course, replaced in 2023. But they are wonderful. I think, will I keep both of them? Probably not. I think I'll probably just keep the one in the best condition here, because they're not amazingly valuable. And I do have, in fact, I'm gonna put that back. Give somebody else the chance to find it. I'll just sneak that one. Right, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.